In this video, we tour the area of Cuatro Cienegas. We crossed the Eagle Pass from Texas into Mexico, and we decided to go to Saltillo because our good friends Danni and Paco were here. You may recognise these photos from last year. We've known Danni and Paco for over 18 months now, and they've literally become like family. Wanted to travel with them, and we actually get to do that now. We couldn't be happier to get that opportunity. We've been in Danni and Paco in Saltillo for about a month, and we're just packed up, ready to go and do a weekend trip to test out the vehicles, make sure everything's good before we hit the road properly. Our truck, Maya, getting ready to go. Yes, we are. Travelling with Danni and Paco is something we've wanted to do for quite a while, but we couldn't be more grateful to them for opening their hearts and their homes and their families up to us in Saltillo and really making us feel like part of the family. We start to make our way through the city northbound to Cuatro Cienegas. This is exactly the same route we took from Eagle Pass down to Danni and Paco in Saltillo when we arrived back in Mexico. Because we were on limp mode at the time, we didn't have the opportunity to really enjoy the scenery as much as we did now. It was absolutely beautiful. For us, it's always been as much about the journey as it has the destination. We love the scenic views that we go past, as well as all the little towns that we drive through. Arrived at our camping spot for tonight and the sun's starting to set.
After a good night camping, we decided to set out and do some exploring. Our first stop was an old marble mine. This place was pretty cool. There were some huge giant slabs there, and in the slabs you can see fossils of old corals and sea life where it used to be part of the ocean floor. There was also some really cool pieces of art there. The T-Rex was magnificent in the way it was decorated, so intricate. This beautiful painting of this blue shell was of an actual fossil that they found here on the wall. We think the shell is now in a museum in Mexico. The other really good thing about this place is because it was set up high in the mountain, it gave you a phenomenal view of the valley and the dunes out in the distance.
Come over to see some sand dunes, and it's pretty cool to see the different formations. So this rock has been formed by the sand being blown. It was probably a plant at the beginning. You can still see some of the roots in the rock, but they start off as a little sand dune, and the wind keeps pushing the sand into it and compacting it around the plant, and it eventually compresses and makes a rock like this. There's loads of these in different stages all around this sand dune park. just arrived at a place with a few pools of hot springs, and the colour is beautiful, but from here you can really see how deep one of them is. The water's just so clear, you can see how deep it is just in the middle. This is just one of the few pools. After a couple of days exploring, we started to make our way back to Saltillo. We decided to make one more stop and camp for the night before heading into the city at this hot springs. I think this is where the hot spring comes from. We spent 4 days exploring, testing our vehicles both on-road and off-road, through the city and the back roads, and thankfully we had no problems at all. So back to Saltillo to prepare to make our journey south.